my name is Riley Garden. I was brought on to lead the events here at Fulcrum, which Fulcrum is an AI platform built exclusively for insurance brokerages. Particularly in my current role and company, Fulcrum is a small startup, and so we currently have one RevOps team member. And so one of the biggest assets of help to us is how it feeds into our CRM pretty seamlessly. Anyone who works closely with RevOps knows that they're always being tasked with something maybe a little bit more important than uploading some contacts into a campaign. So with Captello, not only are we using it as an on-site tool to make the most of our event and make it as seamless and streamlined as possible, as well as efficient. Like, I think the tool really allows us to capture as much information in an organized and quick way. One of the features that we really love with Captello is when you get an attendee list in advance, you can upload all of those contacts into Captello, so it's easier to capture that information on site. If they don't have the QR codes, you can just go and type in. So all that to say that, I mean, you could, when you're at a 4,000 person event, say your ICP for the show is only half and it's 2,000, you can be leaving thousands of leads on the table. When we had to just use the API kit and download the list, pass it to RevOps, it took days to get it uploaded into Salesforce, and basically our RevOps was not very happy. He was like, this is not a good use of our time, which is totally understandable. So I would say that it has streamlined our processes drastically. One of the big reasons we went with Captello versus a different software was the ability to have multiple different inquiry forms per different types of events, which the other software we were looking into didn't have that capability. And so I think having that kind of utilization to customize that workflow allows us to really narrow in on exactly who's a hot lead, who's a warm lead, who's just here for the swag, all of that stuff. And we can kind of customize it based off of each show. And so I think it has significantly helped our ability to take notes on each conversation, really identify who's a solid lead versus who isn't. One of the first big events that we used with Captello, we walked out of it with I think it was 54 booked meetings, and 36 of them converted to qualified pipeline. So I would say that it drastically helps us identify, spin out quick customization in post-event outreach, etc.